but they still getting $1 million in their salary just by sitting on the bench for a living.
I mean, practice squad is a lot. I mean, that starting five. Who you think those starters are playing in practice?
I know, but still, like, I feel like that's just like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but like, that's crazy considering like you got star WNBA
Yeah,
players
for
not
sure.
even making half of that, which is like, and how much women's basketball is like growing and how much traction is getting, and it's still like you get paid more in college than you get paid in the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
Like they offering students in college millions of dollars in NIL, or the school's paying them that much, but like in the WNBA they don't get that. So it's just like, I mean, I guess we like moving towards something with the college, but I feel like definitely WNBA should get some love. Coco.
Hey. Hey.
You nervous?
Mm.
Good, cause you just gonna be talking to me. I used to talk to me when you were little, giving me interviews and everything. I wish I had them videos, but Facebook got rid of them.
For real?
I was looking for it today when you was like 4, and you was like giving me interviews like you were working in a bank. You remember that?
No, I don't.
Man, I still remember the video. You was in my room when I stayed with my mom, whatever, and you was like acting like you was at the bank, and I was playing along. Yeah, but nah, you always had some character and personality about yourself. But check. The place is here. The time is now. You are tuned into the lunch table. You got your boy Savo in the building. I have a special guest with me as well. This individual, I would say, is the future, as far as I'm concerned. From Florida to Georgia, and soon gonna be in the WNBA after she take care of college. But ma'am, would you like to introduce yourself for the people that don't already know?
I'm Coco. Yeah.
All right, we have Zariana Coco Rudolph in the building. Coco for the ones that seen her on the court for sure. So we're gonna start really easy. We're gonna start from the top. Tell the people that's watching, give a little bit on your background. Tell them where you from. How did you get started?
So I'm from Pensacola, Florida. I lived here like basically pretty much like all like the first half of my life. I think to Georgia like I moved to Georgia in like sixth grade, like when it was COVID. So like
Yeah.
around that time, I moved to Georgia, and I was doing online school for Florida in Georgia, and then I ended up transitioning to like seventh grade to go to school actually in Georgia. So yeah,
Shout out to school right now. Where you going to?
Grayson High School in Georgia,
That's what city?
Loganville.
That's what's up. And these kids grow up so fast. I remember you when you was knee high, of course, cliche, but you're entering college soon. This is your senior year of high school, and then you'll be transitioning to college.
Yeah.
Would you mind sharing your college choice at this time?
Yeah, so I chose to go to KSU, and I chose to go to KSU because I felt like that just screamed me. Like when I went there, the vibes was just all me. Like it was really between two schools that I had, but like when I went there, I feel like the coaches, the school itself, the campus, the dorms, all just kind of like stole me away. So I feel like that's what really like it just felt like a home to me.
You familiar with LD?
Hmm?
LD? Are you familiar with Ladarian Clardy, the young man that was killed a few years ago? That went to Kennesaw State. He's from Pensacola. Shout out to his dad, LD. But nah, he was I want to say a quarterback. He went to Kennesaw State, and he got gunned down in here when he came down to visit. Y'all please correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say he was in Truman Arms, and he got gunned down. So it's like a huge campaign. And when you go to Kennesaw State, you may see like murals or pictures of him, especially like around football. Ladarian Clardy. Forgive me, LD's son, little LD. But nah, I thought that had some influence with you going to Kennesaw State. So no.
No, I actually did not know about that. Like, I didn't know that happened to him. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear that, but I had no idea about
And
anything like that.
no, for sure. And like you say, you've been gone for so long, and like I say, this is like kind of like house business. Like, so if you not in Pensacola, you of course you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But no, no, for sure. I'm proud of you like a motherfucker. But when did you become a hooper, man? When did you find ball? Of course, I remember this, but yeah. Tell the people, when did you fall in love with the sport?
So I kind of low key was playing basketball like since I was little, but I never like took it serious. Like I'll go to like the trainings or like the camps at Cobb Center,
Mm-hmm.
but like I would never like make it past like the workouts, the summer workouts to play summer ball with them.
What year or what age did you actually get on the team? Because I remember you as a
This
kid,
was
like
like
dominating.
this was like in 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I think like yeah, like 5th grade. I played for the Ballers,
Mm-hmm.
which was the team at Cobb Center. So I played, and like you could definitely see my progression. Like when I first started, I like couldn't dribble, I couldn't shoot, I still have the videos. Like I couldn't do anything, and then like my progression just got like way better
That's
as
what it's
like
supposed to
time.
happen.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect for sure, for sure. But now keep going.
So yeah, I would say like 4th, 5th grade is when like I joined my first kind of like club team, and then when I moved to Georgia, when I first moved 7th grade, I didn't play on team school because I transferred in late, so I didn't catch the middle school team. But then I ended up finding this AAU team, the Monarchs. It was kind of like I play with the boys sometimes, but I also play with girls. So it was a mixture of that. And then like I went into 8th grade, and like 8th grade is when like it was kind of like a turn up. Like I started to really get like noticed. I
Mm-hmm.
remember, I took my middle school team to their first ever like county championship game. We won our division championship and all that. So I would say like 8th grade is like when it really like took off. But I started around like 5th grade. Oh, nothing.
With you saying that you have experience playing with both boys and girls in organized sports, who would you say is more disciplined?
I would definitely say. Oh, that's a good question. Um, I would say to answer that question, I would say like it depends on like the age,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean again like at certain ages, certain like people are like just more disciplined. I would say
Mm-hmm.
now men's basketball would probably be like a more like disciplined kind of thing,
That's
but
so.
yeah, I would say men's basketball. Women's basketball is very disciplined, but I would say definitely kind of like men's basketball. But it depends on like what category you mean by like discipline. Like, in what category would you like put it in?
Just as far as just the team aspect, the chemistry, just
Oh,
being just
I would
being in
definitely
unison.
say women then. If it
Yeah.
was chemistry, I would definitely say women. Because, like, I mean, I feel like girls, they play together better. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
with boys on the boys' side, it's kind of like a, okay, I'm a hoop, your turn kind of thing. But then you also do have some teams who are very disciplined. So I would say it definitely depends on the team. But
Mm-hmm.
if I had to say overall, definitely women.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Of course, you started very young. You started hooping is in your blood, so it's bound to happen. You have hooping on your mother's side and your dad's side, generations down on your dad's side for sure. But was there any players in particular that you looked up to as a youngster that you may have emulated or idolized?
I would say now, every time I say this, it's a hot take. Every time I say this, people look confused. But I would say Jordan Poole. I would say Jordan Poole because, like, even though he's still like a younger kind of like younger NBA player, I would
Mm-hmm.
say him because of his change from like the Warriors to being like traded, all his situation, how much adversity he's went through. Like he was on the Warriors, won a championship with them, and then like situation happened, he got put on the Wizards, and like it seemed like for a minute he was like in kind of like a downside
Mm-hmm.
feeling, but then like he eventually came out of it, and now he's playing for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, yeah. So I would definitely say because like how resilient he is and like how he handles like adversity, I would say
Yeah.
everything about him definitely gets overlooked, and I think his game is very smooth as well. I would say I think I
Not
kind of like I try to like resemble him
mm-hmm.
his game because like I like really like the way he plays, but like
Yeah.
outside of his game, I would definitely say his resilience to like all his adversity he's been
No, for sure, for sure. And a player like Jordan Poole, he definitely plays free. I like how free he plays. Now in certain organizations and certain situations that may need to be contained. But yeah, he had definitely had more freedom on the Warriors to be his just
through. Yeah.
shifty self. And in different roles and different positions, you have to adapt and even evolve, and maybe even take a back seat depending on who's on the team or what's needed for that particular night. But Jordan Poole, shout out to him for of course rolling with those punches. But when it comes to just a professional player, any professional player, WNBA, NBA, NFL, like all this is business. So you can be cut, traded at any time. You saw what just happened with Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
That's Luka Doncic. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so it can happen. You can be gone anytime, but yeah, it's how you deal with it. And it may seem as if it's adversity because you just came from the mountaintop and now you have to rebuild in the process. But at the end of the day, it's all business. And in the NBA, y'all still getting a check, and over here, he's getting a bigger check. But but yeah. As far as the adversity, it's just a business. You have to roll with it, not take anything personal. This is not your home because you have a home. This is where you clock in at, and you can be shipped off in a heartbeat. But you have to keep the objective. You're here to play basketball. So wherever you go, ball out, ball out. But now Jordan Poole, he nice. I like watching him play. I like watching him play for sure, for sure. Um, give me some of your favorite female athletes.
I would definitely say
And now this athletes don't have to be all basketball players.
Paige Becker's,
Mm-hmm.
Erica Wheeler, Angel Reese is definitely one of my top. Asia Wilson. Um, I don't really watch any other like sports for women besides like basketball, but I would
That's
say
fine.
those are definitely my top four. I would say.
Well, since we listing off, because I was asking just for just random players. When it comes to just basketball, now men and women, you can mix them together. Give me your top five all time. Who do you think is the greatest? So this is subjective. Now don't try to be
Um,
PC or objective. Who is your top five all time?
okay, so I'm gonna name them by position. So at point guard,
Now it's low key a different
hot
question.
take.
It's low key a different question now.
That's a different question.
It's low key
Okay,
a different question.
my top five all time though, I would say LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta add him on there. Diana Taurasi.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna put Kobe for sure.
Okay.
Kobe for sure. I'm going Allen Iverson,
Okay.
and I'm going who else? Um,
Is that fifth spot like hard because you have more than one person? Do you need an honorable mention?
yeah.
All right, you got five in the honorable mention.
Okay. So my last one would probably be I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go MJ. I'm gonna go MJ. And then honorable mention.
You can barely put NJ.
Yeah, cause like it's I don't know.
This is a
like,
new generation, ladies and gentlemen. This is a new generation. But hey,
Um,
every list is subjective. You got a solid list.
I would say
So honorable mention. Who you got? Jordan Poole? I'm trolling.
nah. If we go all time, he ain't made it there yet.
Okay.
I love him, but he ain't
Okay.
there yet.
Tell me
He ain't
something.
made
'Cause I
it
was.
there yet.
Whew.
This is hard.
Because you don't want to leave out somebody else that you really respect.
Yeah, I'm trying to really think back into. Ooh, I gotta go Larry Bird.
Okay.
I gotta go Larry
Okay.
Bird. Yeah,
All right. Solid one.
yeah.
Now, all-time starting five by position. Let's see what you know.
All right. At my point guard, I'm going Allen Iverson. That's
At point? Okay.
yes. My shooting guard, I can really put. So I can put. It's actually good. I could put certain people at certain positions, even if they don't. I'm gonna put.
Let's see if your 5 can beat my 5.
I'm gonna put MJ at shooting guard.
Okay.
I'm gonna put MJ at shooting guard.
Okay. Your 1 and 2 sort of play similar, but go ahead.
Small forward, I'm going Kobe. I'm gonna go Kobe.
Okay.
Power forward, I'm going I'm gonna go Larry Bird, and then my center, I'm gonna go Shaquille.
Shaq.
Yeah.
Dang, that was my 5. So as far as my 5, can I? If my 5 has the same players, does it count, or do I have to build a 5 to beat that 5? Or you just want to hear my top?
I just want to hear your 5.
My starting 5. All right. At point, you can sub out Magic or Steph. At this point, you can sub out Magic or Steph. Yeah, interchangeable. The real me want to say Magic 1. Number 2 is gonna be Michael Jordan. Number 3, this is controversial. Now, if I put Steph at the 1, give me Bron at the 3. But if I got Magic at the 1, I don't need Bron at the 3. So give me Kevin Durant at the 3. Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant. For the 4, I need a stretch 4 that can do damn near everything. Not everything, but offensively. Oh, geez. Give me Dirk Nowitzki. Give me Dirk.
That's a good one.
Give me Dirk. And then 5, give me Shaq.
That's a good one.
And 5,
I
give me
would
Shaq.
say your 5 would beat my 5.
Oh, they.
Yeah. I think the liability would definitely be defensively.
Yeah.
I feel like the game has just like, don't attack me, but I feel like the game just have like evolved so much. What was done or expected like back in the day, now it's just like that, but times 10. Like how much the game has evolved.
You elaborate. Give me some examples. What do you mean?
Like offensively, like you don't got nobody coming down like Steph Curry just shooting it from half court or shooting it at a high percentage and a high clip about 30 times a game, nonstop, having to run around and chase somebody that much.
Because before Steph Curry, the way Steph Curry plays, because he can do it so efficiently, and people try to emulate that and mimic that because it's so great. Before Steph Curry, that's bad basketball. You don't shoot from half. Yeah. You don't shoot those crazy shots. No, not if you have a team. But when Steph came, and yes, he definitely, the Warriors, they changed offense the way they were. There was a lot of up-tempo teams, but the way they run and gun from the 3, because shout out to Miami. The 2 years that we actually went to the finals, that's how we got there. We played like Golden State. But nonetheless, as far as Steph Curry in particular, he has changed the game, but the way he plays before Steph Curry, that is horrible basketball. You don't run around like that. You don't shoot those crazy shots.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, I feel like it'll be different because it's like something that they not used to seeing or something they never really.
Because it was primarily a big man's game, so we played inside out rather than outside in, or just outside, no inside. There's so much space now, but in the 2000s and before that, basketball was in your face. Everything was in your face. Whether I'm dunking on you, whether I'm crossing you up, whether I just shot a jump shot in your face. So basketball was about I'm coming towards my defender in every way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was actually mano a mano. Today, it's all about creating space. Shot creation. Can I get space? Separation. Don't touch me. Ow. So, but it's more points. It's more points, but because no one's getting touched. But everything about the game was different. But yeah, that's a key difference. The game was more in your face, and everybody wanted to do something in someone's face. Now we're running around trying to get open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, in my day, bro, and oh my God, I'm saying in my day, but yeah, like I wanted to no, come up so I can break your ankles. No, come up so I can dunk on you, so I can shoot in your face. Like, I'm literally waiting until you get to me. Fuck you, no. I want you to be close enough so your hand can barely touch mine, so I can say I just faced your ass. Like that was basketball. Oh God. but yeah, it's changed a lot because of certain players and investments. These players are investments. They are putting billions of dollars into these players. So yeah, don't break him. Please
Yeah.
don't hurt him. Don't break him. Load management. But in saying all of that, do you feel as if women should be paid just as much as men, or should be paid more?
I definitely think they should be paid equally just as much.
Just as much?
Yes. I feel like there's even like, which is sad, there's like some NBA players that like don't touch the court, that
Mm-hmm.
don't play nothing,
Throw up.
but
Oh.
they still getting $1 million in their salary just by sitting on the bench for a living.
I mean, practice squad is a lot. I mean, that starting five. Who you think those starters are playing in practice?
I know, but still, like I feel like that's just like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that,
Mm-hmm.
but like that's crazy considering like you got star WNBA
Yeah,
players
for
not
sure.
even making half of that, which is like, and how much women's basketball is like growing and how much traction is getting, and it's still like you get paid more in college than you get paid in the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
Like they offering students in college millions of dollars in NIL, or the school's paying them that much, but like in the WNBA they don't get that. So it's just like, I mean, I guess we like moving towards something with the college, but I feel like definitely WNBA should get some love for sure.
Be transparent with me. Why do you think that is?
Wait, they don't. Why do I think they don't get paid as much?
Mm-hmm.
I think they don't get paid as much because we're still like kind of like in this world where they feel as if like women's sports or anything like sports related with women just isn't that interesting. Like you still like TikTok is full of those people who like just think that women's basketball just is so boring. It's not fun. It's not good basketball to watch or anything like that. So you have people like that still, and then also you just have people in on the head of stuff that just doesn't want to change. Like I will also say it definitely has everything to do with the WNBA head of board though. Like who like everyone in the WNBA front office is definitely to blame, partially not just like the public, because I feel like the public shouldn't be. However many viewers is watching Caitlin Clark, but she's still not getting paid from the WNBA what she should be. So it's just like you can't really blame it on the viewers. I would definitely say it has everything to do with the front office though, which I think that's what everybody's not really thinking about. The bigger picture is it definitely happens within the front office because no one has made any movement or any like plan to make this possible or even a step closer. So
So, do you think they, as far as the front office, because for as far as the first point, of course you have your people, the people that don't find it interesting. Those are people that just watch it for the highlights. They don't understand the actual craft of the game, the discipline, the skill, and everything, and the hard work that goes behind it. Yes, they just want to see highlights. They're not dunking. They're not doing this. They're not doing
yeah,
that. I want to see it at the quote unquote highest level. You know what I'm saying? But even piggybacking off of that into point two, when you speak to those higher ups of the front office, I would just say when it comes to just business, who is the WNBA's number one fan?
who's the WNBA's number one fan?
Yeah.
Is this a rhetorical question?
No.
I actually really don't know
Okay.
off the top of my head.
So this is what I would say. And just well, I'm gonna ask you a yes or no question. Because of course you hoop. You hoop.
Yeah.
But when it comes to females in general, do females care about sports?
No.
When it comes to females in general, do females crave about going to see other females play basketball?
No. I would say like
They don't.
no. I would say it's kind of a little bit getting there, but I also think like people don't come to the game for like to watch the game. They come for the experience.
Exactly. So it's all getting to my point. And it's sad. Not it's sad, but it's like the unfortunate reality. Because yes, you all do the same job, but when it comes to the NBA game, because you have everyone that wants the experience, they want to see the highlights, they want to see men, but men like sports is what I'm getting to. but men want to see it done at the quote unquote highest level. With the WNBA, it's sad to say, but y'all need to count on other women to support y'all. But by large, women don't give a damn about sports other than the ones that actually play sports. So, as far as that population, if you just take that alone, that's not a lot of people. So, as far as the support, yeah, when it comes to Caitlin Clark, it blows the waves because you got a lot of men there too. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people in NBA and WWE, but in just what I'm saying is, in theory, as far as why the WNBA doesn't get the same revenue, doesn't get the same branding, is because it does kind of go back to the viewership and just the fandom, just the fans. When it comes to women's basketball, yes, more men should support, but by large, when it comes to the consumer, they want to see highlights. They just want to be entertained, so they go to the NBA. Women should be the one supporting the WNBA. So by large, the numbers support the warranting of more revenue or just more compensation. But it's like you all are already in this pocket to where you're sort of anomalies of your kind. You know what I'm saying? Women usually are not this athletic. Women usually are not doing these things, and women usually don't care to watch.
But I
So,
feel like
mhm.
that's like the beauty of it. I feel like that should be the one thing that like causes the most traction instead of like I see it all the time on
I agree.
TikTok. Like you'll see like someone like for example like I think there's like a TikTok page that just like that posts nothing but videos of WNBA players like when they miss a shot, airball a shot,
Mm.
turn over the ball, and it's like them trying to prove a point as to wow where I feel like that this is why you don't get paid this much. And this is why I feel like instead of like really thinking about the root of the problem, they take whatever minor mistakes whatever women's make in the game and they make it as to that's why you don't get paid that much or
Yeah.
that's why a bunch of TikTok heads that or a
And
bunch
they
of
make
people that
mistakes.
just think they know like and it's just like people make mistakes like all the time like
Mm.
I'm telling you the
Y'all rather
amount of
Shaq and the Fool?
turnovers NBA players have in the
Yeah.
game is just bizarre. So it's just like for you to like take one mistake someone makes or like one missed shot someone makes, but which again is coming from someone who sits on the couch all day and they use their remote, they turn the game on to, they watch the game to record all of the failed shots or missed attempts or all of this, and it's just like instead of like you like either not speaking on it at all, you use your platform as a chance to like down what other like what other people or the women are doing in the game. Is just like no matter what like whoever is behind the camera, whoever's making the comments, you couldn't do what they're doing right now. I mean like it's really hard to like run up and down how big is the WNBA court? I think it's huge.
Mm-hmm.
So running up and down the court, playing defense, playing offense, as well as trying to mentally keep yourself gathered when you're tired and all of this is like that's just kind of like a slap in the face instead of like really focusing on the main problem. You're using
And then the menstrual,
tangibles.
you gotta add
Using
on y'all doing all that while y'all on your period.
exactly like it's just like it's so much, but like people just it's just like the airheads
The haters.
that just think they know whatever about women's basketball. Is kind of just annoying.
Yeah, yeah. Beware of the people that will do anything to try to prove a point. But ultimately, my theory as to why the separation is what it is. For one, the league started decades later, but overall, the support men men by large watch sports in general, and women's basketball is a sports category that is majority watched by men. So I feel like the reason why is because women, by large, don't really care about sports in general. That's my theory. That's my theory. So it's for so why put so much money in something? Because I feel like if they do you feel they should extend the season to try to change that? Because we only see y'all at 3 months out the year.
I would say extending the season. Um,
Oh shit.
it is like a lot of like older women people, so I feel like that's like harsher on but it is kind of like extended because they have the unraveled season as well, which I know people probably don't know about that, but they do have like the also unraveled season. But also people use the time as like
Shout out to Robert too.
if
Really
they're
quick.
not
Go to the very front, unlock the door, turn it to the left.
if they're not if they're not playing, they play overseas a lot. Like some people go play for overseas, play for the USA team. It's a lot of stuff people do, but I would just say like, but like for example, you also have like I think when Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese played each other, you had like over 1 million viewers.
Because everyone tuned in just because of the lore and the rivalry and the beef that was created.
And it's just like I feel like
I guarantee 70% of them, just in general, didn't really care about women's basketball.
They just care about like I feel like they just cared about the motive that social media like pushed out there amongst with that came with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, like the negativity that's been pushed onto Angel Reese but been glorified with Caitlin Clark. Not to like veer into that topic, but I feel like that has all of it. That has all to do with it as well.
I mean, if you want, how do you feel about the? I mean, I feel like it shouldn't even be a beef, but this is my thing. Would I be wrong if I said that Angel Reese may be linked into the beef to solidify her stardom?
I would disagree because here's my thing. So like, I feel like where it all started when Angel Reese did this thing, which okay, it's TV, it's TV drama. If we're being honest, they turned whatever happened and in that game into TV drama. In my eyes, I know like Angel Reese. I feel like Angel Reese didn't do it as like a mimicking way or like in a rude or disrespectful way. I feel like she did it as like a definitely like a passion for the game or like a like just to show emotion that how she is when she plays. But I feel like where the difference has to come is like first of all comparing them as players, you can't do that because they're play two totally different positions. And then also they both show emotion for the game or passion for the game in many ways. And I could go over this in a lot over and over again, but it's just like it's gone way beyond just the passion for it. It's just gone beyond pure hatred towards injuries because injuries can do absolutely nothing. Like nothing. People go on her page in a way and like attack her for something that she doesn't do, or if she does something. If she does something, Caitlin Clark does the same thing. It's like
somebody like that.
For Caitlin Clark is glorified, but with Angel Reese it's just like she's looked at as like ghetto, disrespectful, rude, all that kind of thing. So that's why I just was like, that's why I just kind of like, I try to like ignore it, but then again, when you just hear some ignorant people talk, it's just like, what are you actually saying? Like, what is she doing that? What is she doing that hurts you? Like, how is this bothering your everyday life right now?
The hero needs a villain somehow. And then you all know who was deemed a hero, but she's been gone for so long. And then when she was here, she wasn't producing that well, and towards the latter. But yeah, shout out to Paige though.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, Paige. Yeah.
I feel like that's who the public should be comparing. I feel like those two games are, if you think about it, like if you compare Paige's and Caitlin's rookie year, Paige was far more efficient. Way more efficient, way more getting. She was just overall a better player in the WNBA. I feel like Caitlin Clark kind of was too, but I feel like she got into like she limits herself to only being able to shoot. In my opinion, I feel like that's all she like really kind of produces, which is like Paige. She's like an all around player, gets the ball out, 3-level scorer. It's just everything about her game is just
Because Caitlin Clark similar to Steph. Because yes, like both of them, they're still great players. They're still great floor generals when they choose to be. But as far as that, I'm gonna stop and pull from logo. At one point, that's horrible basketball. You don't do that. Yeah. You are sitting down after something like that.
But I feel like the difference people forget is it goes again to the men and women's basketball. In men's basketball, Steph can do that. He's been proved. He's produced it for a really long time. Caitlin Clark. Yeah, in college you can do the same. Yeah, in college you can do that, but when you're in the WNBA, you cannot. Eventually, you shooting shots like out in the perimeter that far, or you just pulling it for no reason, it maybe worked in college because you were probably like the first option in
Mm-hmm.
college, but you're in WNBA with many of veterans in the game who knows the game of basketball as well. So it's just like I think
And just brief history. He wasn't doing shooting that crazy in college. And Davidson, he
exactly
was shooting.
he
He
was
was,
shooting,
but they were
yeah,
regular threes.
but it was nothing how
Yeah,
he's shooting now
nah,
in the NBA.
no. Not even like it took him about a few seasons in the league after Monte Ellis was already gone before he started doing that. I want to say like 2013, 2014 is when he started doing what we see today.
Yeah, so
But yeah, because at one point you don't do that.
like
You don't do that.
it only takes you so far. Like I really feel it really only take like if you think about it now, look at Golden State Warriors. Who do they rely on mostly?
Of course.
Steph Curry has they turn to him in
It's the
every
style of
chance
play.
they
This is
can.
the style of play. Just conditioning and threes. Because can't count out Clay, can't count out Jordan Poole, can't count
I'm
out
saying like now, like the Warriors, like now today,
no,
like
for sure,
right now,
for sure.
they're his number. They're his number one. Like
And when he leaves the game, they're out of the picture.
yeah, nobody else is gonna
They're out
be
the picture.
yeah,
I'm sorry, the Warriors out of the picture when Steph leaves the game.
franchise player right there.
Do you think it's disrespectful for people to suggest that the WNBA should lower the rim to make the game more exciting? Exciting.
Yes, that's really disrespectful. I
Uh,
mean, like at that point, you're just changing the whole game of basketball.
mm-hmm.
I feel like that it doesn't go to it goes to disrespecting the game of basketball at that point.
You already
It's
got
like
smaller ball though.
yeah, I mean I know that, but like that's kind of like a men's hand compared to a women's hand. Like I feel like that has everything to do with that. But I think like lowering the rim is just like that's just disrespectful to the
I'm
game of
with you.
basketball itself. That's changing the game. Like that's completely changing the game. Like I'd see if the ball was like it was like a different type of ball maybe or like, but I feel like lowering the rims is just like kind of like and it's disrespectful to women as well because it's like
Mm-hmm.
people just want to watch basketball for the highlights of it, not for the actual real craft of it.
That's why they're saying they want
Yeah,
y'all to
they
be
want
able to
people to
slam, playing booty shorts and all
yeah,
this other
nah.
stuff. I'm like, bro,
It's just like
it's
that's
the NBA. In your opinion, do you feel like Asia Wilson is the GOAT?
yes, definitely 1,000%. There's no debate about that. She's 1,000% the goat of the WNBA.
Do you feel as if she just reached that, or you think she's been that?
I think she's been that because she's been producing the way she's been producing in the WNBA, and she just keeps getting better and continues to get better. So
I think when it's all said and done, if she keeps going and she does this for like another 10 years, she would definitely have a solid case and an undeniable retort or arguments in my eyes. Of course, I'm subjectively speaking. My goat left the game when she could have definitely done way more, and she
Candace
had
Parker,
no. Candace Parker had a great career, and Candace Parker ran her course, and she did what she did. She won her things. But as far as coming in the game, dominating immediately, going to the postseason immediately, winning championships, winning the MVP, doing all that immediately. Maya Moore,
oh yeah,
Maya Moore,
I would
Maya
definitely
Moore.
say if you told me all time, Maya Moore would definitely be one. But as if like if not all time, like current goat, I would say her. There's nobody in there that can
Because
stop her.
if Asia Wilson stopped today, I would still debate her and Maya Moore's career. Because Maya Moore got bling to where she was like, I'm going to leave. Now, she did it for love. She did it for her own reasons, which I can't say anything, but I would love for her to stay in the league. She could have stayed in the league for like another 10 years. So I say if she stays for another 10 years, because I would say she's similar to Maya right now. Her career is sort of similar to Maya. And Maya came in and dominated. Why you did that point when I said Maya? Maya the truth, boy. Maya's the truth. That UConn team had got over 100 wins.
Yeah,
You like Maya Moore is the truth. But yeah, Asia for sure. But you got Asia, you got Maya, you got Candace, you got Lisa Leslie, you got Cheryl Swoops. It's so many. Diana Taurasi is she doesn't get enough credit. In my opinion, that's like the
yeah,
female Jason Kidd and Steve Nash and Kobe put all together, and Steph put all together in one
she
man.
was cool.
Nah, for sure, for sure. Let me get off me. Let's see. But nah, shout out to Asia though. But Maya Moore, it's just she's my favorite. But I can't call her the goat just because she stopped when she could have had an undeniable career, in my opinion. But what's your favorite NBA team? Favorite WNBA team? I'm sorry.
My favorite WNBA team, I would definitely probably have to say the Aces.
Mm.
I really like the way they play, and I like the way they're coached as well.
Shout out to Aces. Shout out to Aces. Right, two-part question. Two-part question. So let's say Kennesaw State goes great, and you surpass that, and you go to the next level. Who would you like to play for? And then, no, I'm gonna give you the second question after because I want to double up your brain. Ask what team would you love to play for?
Um, it's a good question. Honestly, so if I had to choose, if
Mm-hmm.
the WNBA was the route, if I had no choice but to choose, I would probably say either the Aces or the Lynx.
Okay,
I would
okay,
definitely say the Aces
all
or
right.
the
Maya Moore was on the link, so
Lynx.
now, given the players that are in the league that are maybe in your class, that was the same class as you, that may be projected, or like say they may be current, who do you want to play with
Who do I want to play with?
on the same team?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I got a lot of those.
uh,
Any player.
am
So given they either they're there and given that they still may be there by the time you're there, or someone like say
I'm
that's
gonna be honest.
what's up.
It's like nobody like currently right now in my class I would want to play with. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I'd want to play against them though,
That's my next
just to
question.
like. I would say I definitely want to play against some people in my class, like
Mm-hmm.
against them because of like I guess you can say like the rankings.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely say I'm considered like an
Well, let's get on to it. That's
underdog.
my next question. Who can't you wait to play against? So basically, like it's the people that are in your class, so you can build the ranks. What you're saying?
So like in high school or college.
The question was really for the WNBA, but give me everybody.
Oh, in high school, I'm definitely looking forward to our region.
Mm-hmm.
We have two tough teams in our region. I would definitely say I'm looking forward to playing those two games specifically because like we kind of fell short in the championship game last year, just due to like just like a lack of like being together as a team.
So you
So
need
I
that
would,
get back.
yeah, I would definitely say I want to like. That's definitely something that I want to
Who is the team?
visit again.
Who is the team?
Archer and Newton. Well, we
Mm.
lost to Newton in the championship, but I would say those two teams are the teams that I want to like revisit again.
Mm-hmm. What are some other? So we're gonna skip over the who you want to play with in the league.
Yeah, it's nobody I want to
Okay.
play with. Yeah, it's no like at the top of my mind, there's no one that I would. Say.
No problem. No problem. No problem. So, no. Give me some other things that interest you outside of sports.
Um, oh, love this question. Okay, so I really interested with like I told you about the day trading.
Mm-hmm.
Really interested in learning more about that. I'm very into like sports marketing. Um, I would love to like one day like market for a team, or manage one. So like when it comes to like sports marketing, like for like an NBA team, like whatever NFL team, whatever. I feel like I have like a very good like creative like mindset,
Mm-hmm.
which I could present like good ideas and good marketing schemes and stuff like that. Especially if I could learn more about it, I would say definitely that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I can see that for sure.
I
Especially how you was working in the bank at 4 years old.
yeah, and then but like I'd rather like be the behind the scenes of it if that makes sense. Like I just like to do my work, like do what I do behind the scenes without it like be. I like everybody else to be like the public image of, but I like my work to be like behind the scenes. I feel like
Sound like me.
that way it will be way more like genuine. It will really, you can really tell like it's like really hard work instead of like just doing it for like, oh, how what does the public think, what would they think. I would rather do it like be like the behind the scenes of how everything turns out. And then I'm also a big clothes person. I really like shoes and clothes. So like, but like I don't like to dress up, but I like to dress like comfortable. So like some sweats, some hard shoes, and like a black or white tee hoodie is me. So I would say definitely like clothes and like trading, and then like the sports marketing is something I'm really into.
And we spoke on it earlier, but for the people that may not know too much about the day trading, can you briefly give insight on that since you found interested in it?
Day trading is basically okay. So you're predicting where price is gonna go within a different time. So like, let's say I can actually pull it up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's say you're on TradingView, and like I'm not sure if they can like see it or anything, but let's say like you're on the charts for TradingView, and like you have different time zones, so you can go in the 1 minute time frame. I think they have up to like a weekly time frame, like the smallest being 1 minute, and then like the largest being a weekly. I feel like the weekly would be technically considered like, so it that would be I would personally consider that as like kind of like a little bit of like a, not, I wouldn't say completely a stock, but I feel like that's kind of leading towards that. I feel like day trading is like you predicting where price is going to go at a high rate from a certain time, like in a certain time, which I know like charts move. I think it's like nine a.m. But between 9 and I think like 9 or 12 is when they're most active. So like, but people like trade Bitcoin, people trade Euro dollars, people trade a lot of different stuff. So I would say like, yeah, day trading is definitely like predicting where price is going. It's not gambling. It's not gambling if you know what you're doing. I wouldn't say it was like, yeah, like mostly from the people that I learned from, TJR. I know TJR and then Trades by Side are definitely two people that I was following, who really like put me onto the basics. So like, yeah, I wouldn't, it's not considered gambling until like you're not like, until you're just like putting in just like random guesses. So yeah, I would say day trading is basically just predicting where you want price to go and where price is gonna go.
But it's definitely a lot of research behind that for sure. Like I say, it's definitely something you just can't just
Yeah.
wing. Last question. Last question. Being that you've been on a couple teams, you've had different coaches. Could you ever see yourself coaching yourself?
Um. Actually, yes. Sometimes I think about being a coach, coaching myself. I would definitely like to look into. I think the only thing that like I would like probably like, I feel like nobody would take me serious if I was a coach.
They take Don Staley serious, and she's 3 feet tall.
I would say I because I just feel like I'm not into like the yelling or like at people like while coaching.
Are you saying you're passive?
Yeah, I would say I'm more of like a passive type of person. I feel like it's different. Like people are gonna disagree, but I feel like it's different when you're in the game rather than being outside of the game. When I'm in the game and I'm playing, of course, like I get like very passionate. I get very like I speak in a higher tone than like how I am right now. Like my demeanor in the game is definitely way different. Like I'm definitely like way more serious in the game. But I feel like for me when I'm on the court and off the court, it just is like a total different like type of, like off the court I'm like way more like chill. And I feel like when you're the one playing, you're the one in the game, it's just kind of like you know how that feels. Like when you're really passionate about it, you'll really know how it feels. With some coaches, they feel like they're in the game where they're coaching too, but I feel like for me it wouldn't be that case for me, because I feel like you're in the game, you know how it feels to like be down 5 points with what 30 seconds left. So like, what are you gonna do to get your team back up? You know how I felt in that moment. I can't feel that for you while I'm coaching you. So I'm gonna coach you, and gonna give you the tools and resources you need to get through this. But it's like up to you for you to have that passion on the court. So I say that's why I'm like very like passive. I would say I'd be very passive as a coach.
Well, definitely interesting take on it, and I guess when it comes to a lot of coaches, well, I'll say that for the coaches. That was your take. Do you have any questions for me? All right. Well, the place at the time is now. Gonna take a hood out so the people can actually see who you are in the future. You know what I'm saying? So get a load of, you know what I'm saying, what's to come. What's to come. We out, man. Just don't be selling out because I'm gonna see all this shit. But
It's time to do it.
I'm all right.
What are you
So
talking
let's
about?
talk about this guy. How he can't guard me.
Okay, so first of all,
He
I
can't.
I can't guard you, Mert.
Nah, you can't guard me.
I can't.
No, it's a,
Yes, I can't.
no,
Bro,
you can't.
y'all, she literally sucks. Like,
He can't play. He can't beat me in 2K. Only thing he could beat me in is Mortal Kombat. Can't beat me in 2K.
I can't beat you in 2K.
Can't beat
I
me.
beat you last night.
No, bro, we didn't even finish the game last
But I
night.
was winning.
Okay, and I beat him this morning, and I beat him twice this morning actually.
You can run it back.
We can run it back anytime. You know, I'm chilling.
Phone on 2%, bro. On Friday. What percent your phone on?
My phone on 28%. Talk about that. Wait, let me see how we sound. Listen, bro, please.
Here. I did not mean to do that.
Bruh.
So, others.
Which one you listening to?
Huh?
Listen to the one we did?
Uh-huh. Mic check.
What you doing?
I don't even know. Say something?
Hello? Yo?
Alright, bro. This song.
Wait, what's playing?
Y'all's. You wanna listen to it?
Oh, I hear it now. Here, look.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I honestly want some cookies, like some fresh baked cookies, bro.
From where?
Like,
You go to Great American Cookie in the mall?
no, nigga, nobody want to go to the mall and get no cookie. I want some like from the store. You think Janae will bring us some cookies? In the car.
Like you want some like
Like some freshly baked cookies.
like that you can make.
Yeah.
Oh. Mimi can bring those from her job.
I know, but Mimi not at work. I mean, Mimi at home, she's not at work. Yo, you wanna do us a favor?
What's up, girl?
You wanna do us a favor?
What?
Q, get us some cookies.
When?
Like tomorrow or something from the store, like so we can make them.
Yeah. Just remind me in the morning.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Still hungry. No.
Me too. I am too. Mimi got some food though.
What she got?
Mimi got we gotta go look. She got a bunch of food in there though. She got a bunch of snacks too.
Alright.
Let's try it, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's pack up and get about it. Y'all done?
Yeah. He wanted to listen to the one we made.